Hey guys, Corral Cooper here with OnTheBlack.com. Just want to share with you guys a few links, a few stories that I'm reading this week as the Mets assemble for spring training down in Florida. First, over at Mets Today, there's been a lot of talk amongst Mets fans about whether or not they agree whether or not Jose Reyes should be batting third or batting leadoff. Joe Janis did a nice write-up and says, well, if you think it's logical for Jose Reyes to be batting third, then the next logical move is to have David Wright batting leadoff. Joe points out that he doesn't agree with Reyes batting third, and neither do I. Even though Joe has a nice write-up, obviously I don't agree with Wright batting leadoff, and I think in the long run Joe doesn't really want Wright to bat leadoff either. And I think this just kind of goes back to the heart of the issue, in my opinion. I'm not a fan of Reyes batting third. I think he should bat leadoff. I pointed that out, and I pointed out the reasons why in a video post about a week ago. David Wright should be the one batting third, and Reyes should be batting leadoff. And I think Wright should be batting third in the Mets lineup, regardless of whether or not Beltran's in the lineup or not. David Wright, in my opinion, is the best hitter in the Mets lineup, and in my opinion, the best hitter should always be batting third. I think when Beltran comes back, he should be batting fourth, and Jason Bay should be batting fifth. At this time, with Beltran out, I think you move everybody up. I think you bat Bay fourth. You bat someone like Francoeur or Murphy fifth, and then you kind of go from there. So nice write-up by Joe. Check that out. Over at the Republicans, Andrew Vazano takes a stab at mapping out the Mets' 25-man roster. I commented on this this blog post by Andrew, and my thoughts on the roster that he kind of mapped out is I pretty much agree with it except for one area, and that is he's got the Mets carrying 3 catchers. I never like the idea of any team carrying 3 catchers, especially in the National League. So I would actually drop Santos off the roster, have the Mets carry 2 catchers, and either add Mike Jacobs as a power bat, lefty bat coming off the bench, or I would add another pitcher to the bullpen, and that would probably be someone like Nelson Figueroa. So those are my thoughts on that. Check out that post by Andrew. And last but not least, over at the Biz of Baseball, they've got a nice listing of some old ballpark seats. A couple of them include seats from Ebbets Field and seats from the Polo Grounds as well. So check that out. Pretty interesting stuff. So that's it for this post, guys. Let me know what you think, and I'll talk to you soon.